I have seen a lot of video where women are coming out to say my husband is unable to penetrate even after 6 months of our wedding. What could be the cause? Could the type of hymen that a woman has be the reason why it is difficult for her spouse to penetrate? Or there is something more to it than you can imagine? Good day everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Miss Mary, popularly known as a nurse with a difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Today we are going to be talking about the hymen. Yes, we're going to be talking about the hymen, the different types of hymen, and at the end of this video you are going to be answering the question I asked at the beginning. Yes, before I go further, like I always tell my subscriber, the presence or absence of an hymen does not signify virginity. A lady might have lost his hymen through other routes, but the virginity is still intact. Virginity is like you've not had sex at all. Again, but hymen is quite different. But in our society today, virginity is when the hymen is still intact. And I want to let you know that some women are born without the hymen. Now, let's go back to today's video, which is the hymen proper. What is this hymen? The hymen is a flap of tissue that is covering the vagina. It is a flap of tissue covering the vagina that a female child is born with at birth. So if you are a child that was tagged female at birth, definitely you should have a hymen. But like I earlier said, not all ladies, not all female child are born with a hymen. You may want to ask, Nurse Miss Mary, what is the color of the hymen? Is it different from the vagina? The color of the hymen is not different from the vagina. It is the same color as that of the vagina of a lady. And you may want to ask Nurse Miss Mary, is it thickened throughout? The hymen is thickened as birth, but as one grows into a beautiful young lady, it becomes weak as a result of different activities such as insertion of tampons, exercise, hormonal changes. All these affect the thickness of the hymen. And I've seen ladies who broke their hymen not because of sex, not during sexual intercourse, but during vigorous exercise or activities. Let me tell you something. When an infant is born, they may have this annular hymen. But before they get, or when they are in their elementary school, it becomes concentric. So I'm going to be explaining the different types of hymen with pictures so you have a better understanding of it as a lady. The first one I want to share with you is annular or concentric hymen. Yes, this is usually seen as the normal hymen. I'm going to be explaining, you know how a donut looks like? So that is what this concentric or annular hymen looks like. It forms a donut shape at the entrance of the vagina. With this type of hymen, you can actually see your menses. Your menses can flow out freely, and you can insert a tampon and bring out a tampon easily. Then that takes us to the second type of hymen, which is the cribriform hymen. What is this cribriform hymen? In the cribriform hymen, the hymen is there, but it has little holes. You can see what is showing on the screen, little holes. In this type of hymen, the menses can easily come out, but inserting and removing a tampon is difficult. One might not be able to insert a tampon in a hymen that has this cribriform, that is cribriform in nature, that has a small holes. Then that takes me to the third type of hymen, which is the imperforate hymen. As the name implies, imperforate, nothing goes in, nothing comes out. It is closed. In this type of hymen, most young ladies, they don't know they have this type of hymen till when they attain puberty. And when they get into this puberty phase, they start feeling pains. Let me tell you why. During that puberty, definitely they want to start menstruating. The menses is supposed to come out. But because it is an imperforate hymen, the menses cannot flow through. So the menses remains inside instead of coming out. because the menses is remaining inside, it's going to cause pain, it's going to increase the pressure around, and that's going to make this individual like visit the doctor, and after proper examination they may find out that this individual has imperforate hymen and an operation needs to be done to open it up. People with imperforate hymen cannot see their menses, their menstruations, their menses cannot come out. They cannot insert tampons because there is no hole, there's no opening for it to go in. Now that takes me to the next type of hymen, which is the microperforate. Microperforate. When you hear micro, what should come to your mind is little. So there is a hole, but there is a little hole at the entrance of the vagina. The hole is not big enough. The hole is not wide enough like the normal annular or concentric hymen. So in cases like that, these people, they can see their menses. Their menses can come, they can flow out because there's a hole for the menses to come out. But inserting and putting a tampon might be difficult because it is microperforate. It is not wide enough. Now that takes me to the last one, which is a septate hymen. You can see what is showing on the screen. The hymen has a double flap, like an extra tissue, I'll just say. You can see it's dividing the vagina into two. Should I say it's dividing the hymen into two? So it has two openings. Definitely menses can come out, but inserting tampons and removing tampons might be difficult. So different ladies out there might have different hymen. In terms of the imperforate hymen, the imperforate hymen is a rare condition. It is not common. So we can say 1 in 1,000 women have this imperforate hymen. If it is 1 in 2 women, if it is 1 in 3 women, that will be like, oh, it's a common condition. But no, it is 1 in 1,000 women. So back to the discussion. Will you say that the type of hymen a woman has will affect how penetration is going to be when she's having sex for the first time? For me, it is a yes. Because if a woman has a cribiform, for example, a cribiform hymen, definitely is a small hole. So I believe it's going to be difficult penetrating. If a woman has microperforate or imperforate hymen, penetration might be difficult and they have to see the doctor. I've seen virgins going for surgeries in order to make sure that they are able to have sex. Why? Because the hymen, that's the vaginal is not properly open for the penis to go in and out without pain. So people having this other type of hymen might experience pain during their first encounter, might experience pain a lot. So like what I want to make it sure from this video is that the hymen can affect your first sexual experience. From my own perspective, yes. Because when it is open, it can go and come out. But when it is not, you're having a different format. Going and coming out will be difficult. I hope this video helped you understand what I am trying to say in regards to hymen, first sexual experience, and what to expect. So thank you very much. Before I say thank you very much, sorry. If you know you are experiencing pain during sex, you are experiencing unusual discharge, as a lady, when you experience something that is different from normal, don't forget to speak and see your doctor. Thank you very much. Thank you for staying tuned. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mary saying thank you. Bye and see you in our next video.